Wang Yiheng and Tymon Kolasiński are ready to go head-to-head in this best-of-3 sets of first-to-3 solves. They'll alternate starting solves and sets. Make sure you watch till the end, because this match had a crazy ending. And Tymon will start the first solve. Gonna look as deep as he can into this scramble. Both competitors have been practicing one-looking F2L. Oh, and it's a fantastic F2L start by Tymon. A nice finish, 496. A blistering start. And let's see how Yiheng does in his first solve of the match. Oh, and it's also fast. The last layer, a bit locky, and a 556. Yiheng had the F2L start, but he didn't have the finish. And Tymon takes the first solve. And Yiheng instantly looking at white here. Looks like a good scramble. An amazing start. Wow, the F12 was crazy! And the H from a 438! But it was a good scramble. It was a good scramble, so Tymon's gonna have an opportunity, as crazy as it sounds. Tymon also instantly looking at white. How deep can he see? Oh, and it's fast. Oh, but it's not fast enough. A 539, and Yiheng ties up the set. What a start by these competitors. And Yiheng's 438 is the fastest solve of the season so far. Oh, and a bit of a locky start to the F12 for Tymon, and he's shaky. The ZB is there, but a 663, leaving the door wide open for Yiheng. Oh, and Yiheng has a great F2L. But he's locky on the finish, a 562, good enough, and he takes a 2-1 lead in this first set. So both competitors struggling a little bit with nerves, but both very fast. And Yiheng with a great F2L. G-perm finish, a 499. Insane speed by Yiheng, putting insane pressure on Tymon, who's gonna have to bring his best solving to have a chance in this match. A few big blocks on this scramble. How much can Tymon see? Oh, and it's a very smooth start. Oh, and the last layer was just too locky. A 638. He had a chance, but Yiheng takes the first set 3-1. And a bit of a locky start to the F2L, but an amazing finish by Yiheng at a 488. What a quick finish. And Yiheng turning on sub-5 mode. And Tymon doing red cross. Oh, but it's not good enough. A 505 losing. And Tymon takes a Yiheng takes a 1-0 lead. Tymon under pressure. Yiheng's been amazing. And a lot of pseudo there for Tymon. But it's a long solution of 569, and he's upset. Oh, and Yiheng, a 491, sub-5 on every solve. Yiheng makes sub-5s look routine, and it's incredible to see. On a lot of moves for Yiheng on that F2L, and a 578, giving Tymon an opportunity. Will the nerves get to him, or will be able to clutch this? Oh, and it's a great start. Oh, but some lockups. The ZB. No, and it's not good enough. And neither was Yiheng's timer stop on this 499 from the first set. Upon initial review of this video, which is all I had access to during the match, I could not conclusively determine if Yiheng's timer stop was legal. The frame rate was bad and the video was blurry, so I allowed the solve and Yiheng went on to win. But after the match, Yiheng's mom insisted that he was touching the cube while stopping the timer and asked that we do an extra solve. I showed it to Tymon and he and Yiheng agreed to resume the match with that solve disqualified. As you can see in this higher quality video, the solve was clearly a DNF, as Yiheng is still turning the cube after he has stopped the timer. We'll count the second set for Yiheng, but resume the first set, which is now 2-2 after the 499 was disqualified. And it's a smooth solve by Tymon. A nice 542. After the break, able to come with some fast solving. And he'll await Yiheng's time. It's a bit of a locky start to the F2L. It's very locky. And he's not gonna get it! Yiheng with a 650! And this match will go to a third set. On a bit of a shaky start, a huge pause in the Soon ZB, but a 698.
Sharp.
And Yiheng has a great F2L. It's a bit locky, and a 602.
Sharp.
Oh, and a lot of moves for Yiheng. He's collapsing a 622, leaving the door open. Tymon needs to lock in here, and he can definitely take this solve. Oh, it's a very smooth start. Controlled. The last layer, and a 596, safetying the win and tying up the set 1-1. A brilliant F2L, the Soon ZB, and a 503! 503, the Soon ZB for Tymon. A set he learned just a month ago, putting it to use in this match. And a great start to the F2L for Yiheng. A bit of a lockup, and a 572, and Tymon takes a 2-1 lead in the final set. Oh, and a great F2L by Yiheng. A smooth last layer and a 566. A good solve, but this is beatable for Tymon. Some huge blocks on this scramble. What will Tymon make of it? Oh, and it's amazing F2L. The ZB. A 529, and Tymon wins the set 3-1, and the match 2-1.
Oh my god.
The resolve.
Wow.
Reversing the result.
Yiheng is the greatest. Thanks, Yiheng, for being honest.
Wow.
And I'm sure you'll win in the finals.
Oh my.